Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. It is happening currently because the internet is on fire. Benjamin Netanyahu, the warlord, has spoken again because whenever he speaks, the internet starts burning. Currently, a picture was trending online. A very popular pastor from the northern part of Nigeria, Reverend Ashomo, as he was trying to do a mass burial for the Christians that was slaughtered by the Fulani herdsmen and the Islamic people. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu has said enough is enough. I quote, enough is enough. And this has really sent serious panic to the Islamic nation. Mr. Ralph,
Yeah.
Benjamin Netanyahu has told the Islamic world that enough is enough of the slaughtering of Christians. And when you talk about Christians in Nigeria, you talk about Biafrans.
Yeah.
What do you have to say concerning this?
Let me tell you, it has not only sent fire to the Fulani herdsmen or Islamists in the north, it has, actually sent the entire northern elders, the Arwa, forum, Arwa Consultant Forum, which Arwa, is group of Fulanis and their cultural, entity. So they are not Hausa. I would like our viewers to differentiate between Hausa and Fulani this time around.
Oh.
The Arwas are the Fulanis. Hausa has actually distanced themselves from Fulani, that they are not Arwa. That Arwa is Fulani, while United States of the Hausas are the indigenous people of the northern Nigeria that actually, accepted the Fulanis 3 centuries ago as their hosts. So, when it was obvious that Christian genocide was on course, that was last year, and Trump declared Nigeria a country of particular concern, Israel, Canada, Germany, and other Western world actually blacklisted Nigeria as a terrorist country, whereby the entire politicians are even counted by, America, Canada as terrorists. Just bear it. Then that's why he sent Alex Weber, Susie Willis, Raleigh Moore, and what's this guy? Mike Arnold, and the rest of American investigators, even some of them that were not as popular as the aforementioned, people. They went into the north conducting their investigations. And that was when the bloody attack of the Fulani herders actually took place, and many Christian communities were killed, maimed by the Fulani, bandits or herdsmen. And that was why when he was conducting the burial, tried to bury the victims, and there were many statements from the northern elders, from the, Islamists in the north, that the mass burial were not only conducted only for Christians, that even Muslims were, among. And we, of course, in Nigeria knew actually that the Fulani bandits were killing last year mostly Christians. Thank you, people from Christian communities, Christian extraction, and churches know that they lost their members in large number. So that was why Justin Samuel, the Adamawa Macham tribe boy, is from Macham tribe, was attacked in his farmland by a Fulani terrorist. And this small boy overpowered the Fulani terrorists and they fired him, neutralized him or unalive him. You know what the justice industry in Adamawa did? They actually condemned him. Could you condemn a man that actually defended himself? He defended himself, and this time around, the presidency has come out telling the entire Nigeria that self-defense is allowed. So this time around, you see a Fulani herdsman or a bandit coming to you. If you have your licensed AK-47, lay hand on it, pie him first. Before he pies you, shoot him, kill him, before he kills you. So that's why it is so obvious that Reverend Dachomo was the only, Christian cleric that owned it up around the country, that Christians were dying in their large number in the mid-belt. That was last year. So that's why you see the system, the northern elders, the Arewa Muslims going, being so hard, criticizing the man, even declaring him wanted. There was a time he was declared wanted. He came out and said, let me tell you, if you kill me, you can't kill my soul. And Benjamin Netanyahu is right now emphasizing on Christian genocide going on across Nigeria, where his emphasis lays most is in the southeastern hemisphere of Nigeria. That is Biafra land, where you have the entire communities, the entire region are 99.99% Christians. So Benjamin Netanyahu is coming. He actually, pledged that he will never stay alive see his Christian brothers being killed and maimed in the southeastern Nigeria. That he is aware that the entire southeastern region of Nigeria are comprised of the Igbos, and they are of Abrahamic extraction. That we are the same with them. We are Jews. So this time around, Jackson or Nachomo, they have won. Samuel Jackson has been released because external forces came and actually prevailed on the Fulani judge that condemned him. The Fulani court that condemned Jackson is right now on the blacklist of the United States of America and Israel. That's why Nigeria has been, blacklisted, as a country of particular concern. And Benjamin Netanyahu has made it known to the House of Knesset that Biafra, persecution and Christian persecution in Nigeria, that Israel is going to pitch their military tent in the southeastern Nigeria. That's what I mean by military tent, is military base in the southeastern Nigeria. Of course, we actually know that America has set their own bases, military bases in the southeastern Nigeria already. They have earmarked it, they have budgeted money, they are coming to pitch their military tent in the southeastern Nigeria. Then again, the mass burial that was given to Christians, supervised by Dachomo, the Reverend Father, has actually, sold Nigeria to the members of the international community as a terrorist country. That's why during that particular period, you see America banned Nigeria, visa ban. Our politicians were banned from entering Canada today. It is due to the mass burial of Christians in the north. They are much concerned about 2027 election. They are not concerned about what ordinary Nigerian is right now going on in the country. What they are after is how they are going to win, overpower their opposition, parties comes 2027. So Benjamin Netanyahu has taken it upon himself and announced it to the Knesset. Knesset is an Israeli lawmaking body in Tel Aviv, maybe Jerusalem and other regions of state of Israel. And Benjamin Netanyahu is coming. I've actually seen that the conflict, Iran-Israel-America conflict, has been subsided since, let me say, last month. So they are, aligning with United States of America to come to Nigeria and make sure that they bring the banditry, the ISWAP, the Boko Haram, the entire Mahmouda and Lakarua terrorists, Al-Qaeda even, are not left out. This time around, I think Benjamin Netanyahu means business and he is coming. Whether Gumi likes it or not, whether Sultan or Sokoto likes it or not, even this present administration is going to take them by surprise. Let me just shock you that America, Israel have right to operate anywhere in the world militarily without taking permission from any sovereign state or country of Africa. America and Israel can come. I don't know whether I understand where I'm going. Without being afraid of anybody. Nigeria has lost its international or territorial integrity. We know that. Our airspace is being messed every day. Our entire topography has been, invaded. Yeah, infiltrated by Fulani terrorists everywhere. They are in charge. They are in control of southwestern states. They are in control of south states, southeastern forests. Everywhere they are there. What are we saying? We are not in charge here anymore. Israel could come and America is in charge. Let me talk. America through the OGA, Office of Global Access, can operate militarily anywhere in the world and go free. Nigeria cannot stop America. So when they decide to come and stop this kind of insecurity siege going on across the country, they can come. There's nothing we could do. Okay. We don't have anything here. What we have here are Let me tell you, transonical politicians that are suffering from megalomania, mania, madness, running their mouths. I don't understand. So that's it. The Office of Global Access has given America the prerogative worldwide to operate in any country of the world. Let me cite examples. In 1991 to be precise, under the administration of George Bush, America went direct to Panama and abducted Panama president then, Manuel Noriega, on drug offenses. I don't know what I understand. Just like education, alleged that Tinubu was, selling drug in Chicago. What do you call it? Heroin, to be precise. And his money, $423,000, was seized in USA today. When it happened that Manuel Noriega, the president of Panama, was into, drug shipment in tons into the United States of America, administration of George Bush, not Clinton, went to Panama and abducted that Panama president. Are you doubting it? Through OGA. And currently I know, you know what recently happened. Through OGA, United States of America went to Venezuela, abducted Nicholas and his wife Florence. Did anybody say anything, even among the United Nations nations? Did they say anything? Any challenge? America can do anything on earth and go scot-free. Okay, someone was interjecting, we are just like debating today. He said, America cannot come to Nigeria. Nigeria has a sovereignty. Once Nigeria did not do anything challenging America or committing offense in America, I said, look, let me tell you, Nigeria president committed an offense in Chicago, 1993. He was peddling heroin. America has right to come even next election when it comes next year. The guy was looking. I said, he offended. He's a CIA asset. America is holding him on drug basis. If they come, what do you think you can do? The guy was just looking. I said, okay, you don't know. What you don't know, you don't know. Sellotape your mouth. See, let me tell you, Israel is coming. There's nothing Nigeria could do. USA is here already. I have my contact from US, an American woman telling me that Trump has redeployed another 200 American Marine. They are on the way. He said, immediately they land in Nigeria, he said, you're going to come. He said, they are here. Again, said that was not the only troop sent since last year. There are many. He said 200 recently. I don't understand. So, okay, let's own it up. That time is coming. The whole Nigerians, all of us will see what the United States of America is up to.
Well said, Mr. Ralph. You've done justice to it as usual. A woman came out saying openly, a Yoruba woman, crying bitterly and weeping, is on the Vanguard newspaper, how they are massacring and kidnapping people in the Oyo State. Like currently, Ibadan, right? That is Oyo State, yes.
Yeah, let me tell you the story of the Obomocho.
Sorry, I just want to make it clear. She was saying that now they were thinking that the problems are the Biafrans, but now it is the Fulani who are coming to kidnap them and take their life. This came out on Vanguard newspaper, a Yoruba woman. Mr. Ralph, this was openly said in the newspaper. What would you have to say concerning this?
They were thinking that IPOB is the problem. That's why they are blind people. They can never understand in their life reality. The ability to discern between evils and good. These people will never get that gift from God. And God has given it to the Igbos. An Igbo man understands what life is all about. The ability to judge, to deliver good judgment. Healthy one, Igbo man. The ability to see the right and say this is right. This isn't wrong. God has actually ordained Igbo man with that gift. These people will never, ever understand. Since they have been thinking that Igbo man is their problem, IPOB is their problem, that will remain their orientation till Jesus comes. They will never think any other thing good, bad, until Jesus comes. When has IPOB begun to be problem of Nigeria? You see where all their thinking, reasoning, ability are directed on daily basis, always, that it is IPOB that is the problem. Now that Fulani has invaded Oyo forests, is it not game over? The game is over because Fulani has invaded everywhere. Oyo State is the largest state of the southwestern region. Oyo is the largest. Oyo State is bigger than Ogun State 4 times. Very big. And look at the forest today, invaded by the Fulani bandits. And that woman is now complaining. We thought it was Igbo. They are killing them here, and they cannot actually disseminated this kind of bloody message to the southwest. They took him for granted because Jagaban is Tinubu. They sleep when we are hardworking. They sleep when we are forecasting the danger ahead. And that is what made us the Igbos. We were not asleep when it matters most. We stay, awake, fighting for our possible coexistence in the southeastern Nigeria. While they were busy enjoying and stealing public property, public money, funds in their various official positions. The Igbo man is working hard, making out a living for himself in the southeast, which is why right now it is happening because they did not prepare. They were not proactive. No precautionary measure was taken by these people. IPOB, their problem. That's why the Ondo forest or a forest, some part of Ondo forest where Edo State is sharing border with Ondo, the entire Oyo State forest were taken. Right now, under siege, under attack by Fulani herdsmen. Fulani bandits have actually invaded the entire southwest. Why? Because of ignorance, overdosity. Because of what they are getting in the center. They are busy working, aligning with Fulani, subjugating Igbo man to all manner of political maltreatment, maladministration, exclusion, excommunication. And right now, it is ongoing here that the Fulani hegemony, the hegemony has remembered them, and they are here, slaughtering, killing everybody in various communities in Kwara State. They ran on Saturday. 15 were kidnapped, 15 worshippers, 3 were acquired, killed in a community. Ekiti local government in Kwara State, to be precise. A church was attacked in that remote area. All of them ran, they absconded. They succeeded on kidnapping some people. This very community are looking for many people right now missing in that Kwara community. This was what we suffered from 1966 to 1967 until it began to look like child play. The Igbo man was busy. They were busy laughing at us. We fought it out. We resisted them. We lost our loved ones, our uncles, mothers, and fathers. Our sisters, sons, and brothers were killed during the war. They were laughing, busy, conniving, aligning with Nigeria. And Awolowo himself actually gave, this solution and suggestion. You are fighting someone, you are still allowing food passage. Food passage, block food passage, so that Igbo man will die of Kwachoko. That was why we lost over 3 million Igbos. Where is Awolowo today? Is dead and died forever. He's gone. And today, the Fulani hegemony, without provocation, the Fulanis have subjected the Southwesterners to sword, incessant kidnapping, killings, loss of lives and properties in the Southwest. Where is Awolowo today? And what Ojukwu saw at Aburi, Awolowo did not see it. That's why he seduced Gowon by telling him not to adhere to what Ojukwu and the rest of the Western world, ended discussing at Aburi Accord in Ghana. He did it. It worked for him then, but it cannot work now. The Igbos were waiting. And let me tell you, no going back. Biafra is free. The Republic of Biafra is coming. Fast approaching. And nobody's going to stop it.
Well said, Mr. Rav. A Biafran agitator came out to say, Lagos is the Lagos. The Zamfara gold and the mineral resources is for the northerners. But when it comes to the oil in the southeast of Nigeria, they talk about one Nigeria. When would this ever end? Mr. Rav, do you think it's because of the resources these people are agitating for one Nigeria?
Lagos is their Lagos. They are criminals. The entire Apapa Wharf, they are all enjoying the resources over there, the money, the realization over there. Has it been coming to the federal so that Igbo man will get his own chair? No. The entire Biafran coastal state of Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, Anambra, Imo State, Abia, Enugu State, Ebonyi State, River States, and the Delta State, of course, even Edo State belongs to Nigeria because of our oil. When they sell oil that comes from Biafra coastal line states, they bring it, deliver it into the central. The Jigawa man is a Afara governor, the Borno man, the Kano man, the Sokoto Caliphate, and the entire Fulani idiots, they benefit from the realization of our oil in the southeastern Nigeria and entire Biafra coastal states. But when you come to Zamfara Gold, it is only for the Emir, the Sultana, and all the Muslim communities. They use the realization to develop, even to steal it without any development. They make use of realization of gold in Zamfara and other states in the north. Look at the kind of resources loaded states. A state loaded with resources I know in the north is Borno State. If you see what Borno State is giving out to Sudan, giving out to Cameroon, much resources in that Borno as a state of northeastern Nigeria. The entire Lake Chad basin is studded with natural resources. See, fish, oh my God, from Lake Chad is what the entire Cameroon and Sudan are being fed with today. If care is not taken, it has extended up to Ethiopia. We have international road from northeast that link us to Cameroon, Sudan. What are they trading on? Resources from Borno State. Are they bringing it into centrality? Is Igbo man benefiting from it? The man at Eket, from where you have the highest oil well in Nigeria, are they benefiting from the resources from Benue State? No, sorry, from Borno State, northeast. No. But they are using our oil in the south. Their gold in Zamfara doesn't belong to anybody. It's only Emir and other Muslim, let me say, clerics, chiefs, sarikis, emirs. They are the ones using their gold. While our oil has been, expended, sent to the centrality for at least building of infrastructures and other development in Nigeria. Lesson I won on 30th May. We are going on to observe total lockdown in the southeastern Nigeria to celebrate our brothers, our sisters, fathers, and mothers that were slain, killed from 1966 to 1970, and nobody's going to stop that. It is our constitutional right to express ourselves, to grieve over our victims that were unalived, disallived, or demised from 1960 to 1970. 36 calendar months. See, I and my brothers, we are going to celebrate it come 30th May. We sit down here in Lagos, one corner, we exchange experience, as a result of what we studied online and on books written by most of the war reporters during Nigeria Biafran Civil War, like Frederick Forsyth, a British author, a good friend of Chukwemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, who was demised, diseased the last month at the age of 92. Frederick Forsyth is gone, of course. The author of Emeka, My Friend, the author of The Days of Jakar, the author of The Making of an African Legend, The Biafran Story, is dead. We are going to share experience among ourselves and actually what orchestrated the war. It was an oil war. It was as a result of ethnic antagonism that Egypt, Niger, Chad, Gowon-led military clique, Britain, evil, demonic Britain, congregated together and fought Igbo man for 36 calendar months. And here we are today. The people that fought Igbos, they have taken the positions where we were in 1967. They are going to suffer. Poverty rates will be increasing in their various communities until they pay reparation and compensation. Britain is owing Biafra land $6 trillion. Reparation, Britain was the one that actually conducted, supervised the war. They made an announcement using BBC as a platform, media house, to tell the entire world The coup was of Igbo coup. That's why the country caught fire, and Igbos were killed for nothing.
Finally, Mr. Ralph, a man came out to say, very good, Yakubu Gowon is facing the tribulations and the affliction that he has inflicted on the Biafrans during the Civil War. And according to what he said that Ojukwu cursed him, and now his own people are being fine and unalived in his own presence. Mr. Ralph, do you think that this is real, or you think the Fulanis are just acting on their own, or Curse is acting, or Kama, or as they say?
No. Kama is catching up with Fulani. I think the entire hegemonies in the north have been subjected to Kama. Listen, nemesis. There's another word again, retribution. I don't know what to understand. Is it? Because if you look at Fulani nation, they have been blessed with all manners of deformity. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling you, blessed with all manners of deformity and sicknesses that are so strange and new to the people of the southeastern Nigeria. That is Kama. A lot of Hama has actually caught up in them. In the sense that today we have only 1 billionaire in the north. And the money he's making, he's stealing from the federal government of Nigeria, Dangote. Tell me the rest of the billionaires. None of them is. The rest are poor people. The rest are the Almajiris, begging food with their plates all over the vicinities of the north. That is curse. They are accursed. The blood of the innocent Igbos are still crying foul from the ground, asking for vengeance, asking for what? Appeasement. They should appease the blood of the Igbos that they illegally, extrajudicially, wasted since 56, 57, 58, 59 years ago. See, let me tell you, Omo Biafra comes this 30th May. We are sitting down everywhere in the southeastern Nigeria. We're not going to do anything like work. Then outside the southeastern Nigeria, where the Biafran followers and faithful believers, we are sitting down one corner, mourning and celebrating our victims. Your contribution will make a great difference. I remain still Ralph Tresvant. Send your contribution to us right away. We are going to celebrate Biafra comes 30th May. God bless you.
Have a lovely day, my viewers.